180 presents Why Do We Have 180 Days of School?
Why is the school year 180 days?
No one really knows. Some people think it has to do with the agrarian calendar and not having kids working during the harvest, but that's not actually true. In the early days of American schooling, schools were run sort of like libraries. Kids didn't go all the time. Families needed their children to help in the home or on farms, in factories, and in mines. In the late 1800s, kids only went to school for an average of about 80 days a year. All that changed with a guy named Horace Mann.
Who's Horace Mann?
Horace Mann was an education reformer. In 1874, he passed a law saying that kids had to go to school for a minimum of 12 weeks a year. Labor laws started to change in the 1900s.
Still rolling.
By 1934, kids weren't working anymore, and so they had more time freed up to go to school. Eventually, we just ended up with 180 days of school.
Is it like that everywhere?
It varies in countries around the world. In Germany, for example, kids go to school for 240 days a year, but they really only do academic work in the mornings. In the afternoons, they've got things that are extracurricular activities in the United States.
So, should we maintain 180 days in America?
American education is pegged on this idea that you only learn when you're sitting in a school and a teacher is delivering content for you. That's something called the Carnegie Unit, and we have a whole different video on that if you wanted to watch it. Yes, right? As we look around the world, some countries have 240 days, others have 180 days, and there's no correlation between the number of days of school and how kids are doing. The world cares that people know how to do things. They don't care where you learn it or how you learn it. Imagine if we could have an education system that focused on learning instead of the number of days that you sat inside a school. The same way may not be the best way.
Ask why!